We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. First carry for Joe Mixon. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 29, here's second down and 7. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Open man, the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 24 yards. First down for Houston.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They will work the middle with Mixon. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
A 9-yard pickup. It's second and inches.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. They'll go right back to Mixon. And that'll give them a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Here we go. Let's go. Tony.
Schultz, the motion man. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. To the left side, caught by Schultz. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 5.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. Mixon has the first down and more. And he's in! Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Red on the red. Hey, I'm gun. This one's hot.
Right to the air goes Lawrence. Open man's got it. That's Chark. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Go, let's go. 11, add that. Silver.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
Kamari Lassiter on the cover.
That's taken at about the 14. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
All right.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Now the Georgia Bulldogs. Here's Nick Chubb. And he'll get about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
5. 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Stroud. A throw left side, finds Dell. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Houston.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 18.
On play action. Stroud. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Stroud connects with Collins. And it's a 1st down for Houston. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. It's over the middle and caught by Dell. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 4. A run here with Mixon. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. The 2-time Pro Bowler, Josh Hines Allen. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. So after 1, 7-0 is our score. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. So, on 4th down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. That's Fields. Now a hit, and he lost the football.
You know, it's so hard to say what goes wrong on these bad snaps, Mike. You know, sometimes it's mechanics, sometimes it's concentration, sometimes, frankly, it's just bad luck and things go sideways, but he puts a little bit too much juice on it, ends up out of the punter's reach, and now they're heading back to the sideline knowing they just put their defense in a really bad spot.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Hey, run! Hey, son,
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Hey, kill. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Looking middle, and he spots Hunter there. 18 yards on the connection. 1st down, Jacksonville.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mighty. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway. He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now here's Lawrence. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. 3rd here, man, Will Anderson. In there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Coming free is Chark. He's got it. They got 14 there. Didn't get it by much, but they do pick up the first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down. They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Jaguars first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On red.
Lawrence. Now a screen set up for Etienne. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. That is sweet. Gain of 16 on back-to-back plays. And another first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Second down, Lawrence. Pass brought in by Chark. And he'll get into the end zone. DJ Chark. Touchdown, Jaguars. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jaguars will level things out at 7 apiece. We're on top, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Here we go.
Stroud. He's got Dell for that one. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Okay. At 18. What's it?
Kirk is the motion man. They'll run on first down with Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Throwing on second down. Stroud picks as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Here's Tommy Townsend now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Oh, hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play pick. Here's Lawrence. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Brenton Strange was his intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
He plunges forward for a couple of yards. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop.
Gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Decent 24. Focus, hot.
To throw is Lawrence. Open man, right side. He's got it. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Rip, 20. Go. It's on top. Here we go.
Now a give up the middle, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd and 10.
Hey, Lion.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That's complete to his running back, Facial Tootin. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Red on red. Done. It's hot.
To throw is Lawrence. This one hauled in by Thomas. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
A gain of 10 yards. Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Lawrence. To check this down, shooting out of the backfield. And they're into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. And now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Third and long.
Hey, run! Hey, ginger. Back.
Lawrence. Open man, left side. He's got it. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Lawrence. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6. Here's Lawrence. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Amy Fairbairn at the kickoff for Houston.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This one taken at the 10. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Lisa 24.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
It's
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he's going to be followed up quickly after a gain of about 1. Danielle Hunter with the stop.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Third down and 9.
Hey, Lion! Son, this is hot!
Throwing is Lawrence. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. 14 yards on that pass play there. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Third and long.
Hey, easy, route. Hey, Soko, tonight. Go.
Lawrence now. He's going to look downfield for Chark. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that drive.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Stroud. This one is caught. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Jaguars think they have it, and they do.
Mike, we hear that term, run.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. This fielded inside the 35. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. They go play action for Lawrence. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
Lawrence now on second down. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly it is 3rd and 10.
Go, let's go. Hey, I'm gun.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shaair.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll run right here with Chubb. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
All right. Tony.
On 2nd down, Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. And the Jaguars will get out in front 17-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line.
17 yards. 1st down, Houston.
Here we go. Let's go. 18.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track. When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 30-yard line.
In motion now, it's Collins. Stroud to throw here on first down. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Eric Armstead getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Here we go.
A second down throw for Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked by the rookie out of Colorado. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. He'll find his man, Mecole Hardman. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. It's a gain of 34. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Here's Bigsby. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the Texans' 8-yard line.
Hey, I'm gun. Rip, 23. Hey, son. Here we go.
Now here's Lawrence. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. Danielle Hunter. He gets in for an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Stroud. He's got Dell for that one. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
To throw is Stroud. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. And now we're going to get a timeout. It is C.J. Stroud in need of some attention. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down.
Red on red.
Lawrence will give it to Bigsby. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
On red.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. D.J. Chark. Touchdown, Jaguars. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
11. Here we go.
Lawrence. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Now, Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. 16 yards on the game and a quick 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk, and that will lead to a second down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Mills to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Been a largely forgettable performance from this offense up until this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game. And then you look up at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the fourth quarter.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Mills now. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he's going to have a Texans first down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long. Throwing is Mills. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the fourth quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage and try to score here now that it's 1st and goal. Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
That is caught side of the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
14.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
38-yard line.
Hey, Ron!
On the ground, it is Bigsby to start this drive. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
42-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, Lion!
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Okay, ready? Think right! Hey!
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Red, 23.
Handoff here, up the middle. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And the Texans are going to come up with it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble.
Red,
On the ground, here's Bigsby. Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a game. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. Talk things over before third down.
Y'all got to pump my team. Y'all can't talk about Don't go. Decent 24.
They'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Jacksonville.
And the Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Second and 11.
All right, let's go.
On the handoff, this is Bigsby. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run. This one all but over. Here's third down.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, Soko.
So shout to Duval here in Duval County, Florida. It is a win for the Jaguars. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their two.
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. Got us beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions. Go to the high up. These they come from the cause. We different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes. I see through the lies. They pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force. Just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as divider, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete. Your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. Got us beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions. Go to the high up. These they come from the cause. We different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes. I see through the lies. They pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force. Just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game or even the courage. We live in the wizard of Oz. Keep the money and change, we ruin the vibes and tracking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters. The demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy. God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a dick in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions. Go to the higher. These ain't come from the cars, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes. I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for life.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye, I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can of this dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies, Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad back, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and